And welcome back. Probably in the Western world, especially if you're a driver of a private vehicle, you're accustomed to these ridiculous speed limits in inner city dwellings. 20 miles per hour in United Kingdom and many parts of Europe, 30 kilometers an hour. Now, they say it's for road safety. But the thing is, when they impose these limits, there's more speed trap cameras around. So you got to think the public administrators, which usually they don't understand nothing about nothing, and a lefty ideology mentality, because basically they hate motorists, and these type of restrictions only boils down to they take out your car and piss you off. And what about all the fines the motorist gets, which by law the highway code says to improve the conditions of the roads, like the road surface itself, more better road signs? No, this ends up in the coffers of the local council, like here in Italy and anywhere else in the world. Why do accidents happen? There's many factors, but it's always due to human error. And who for the first time goes to driving school to obtain a driving license, isn't it more better you prepared them how to drive a motor vehicle in a modern era, instead of filling them up with encyclopedias of theories, rules and regulations? Because the rules and regulations doesn't make you a better driver. You need to know the essentials. You need to know how to drive a motor vehicle, how to drive in certain climatic conditions, and so on. So even if they reform and add more severe rules against drunken driving, those who use drugs when they're driving, because I heard from a person of a road accident. This lady literally shot upon this parked car and destroyed her motor vehicle. You know what the police said? He goes, she was found under the influence of alcohol. You have to sue her and take her to court because her insurance won't cover it. Her insurance will cover the damages. What happens to her? Who gives a fuck? The judge even can throw the book and take away license. I do not give a fuck. One less bad driver off the roads, because it's all a question of road culture. Because people, as soon as they get their driving license, they behave like bullies. That's why the phenomenon of road rage has basically began from that. And it's every day issue. That idiot overtake you, that idiot doesn't give way at a stop nor a roundabout, and then afterwards he takes it out on you and he calls you an idiot. You know, how many people like this should be taken off the roads? Quite a lot. It's all a system, fines, points to fill the coffers of the powers that be. What boils down to is prepare future drivers to front modern motoring. It's all a fact to pull you out of the car, to piss you off own a motor vehicle, and then use overcrowded, expensive, public, inefficient transport. Not everyone who lives in a city. If you live in the suburbs, you have to commute to work, and your job's far away. And obviously public transport takes an eternity to arrive at a fucking destination. Like you have to wake up early in the morning for what? Just go work, daily stress going to work and returning back home. You're just fucking destroyed, psychologically speaking. And then the story. Safety is an issue. Seatbelts, moderate your speed in areas which could be dangerous. It's not a car which is a danger, it's in the hands who drives it. Like everything, it's a good or bad use of the motor vehicle based on the individual. Because the one is prudent, pays attention driving, not like most drivers that drive their mobile phones or they're drunk and God knows what, and they cause accidents, or they decide to want to be a Formula One driver on a public road, which the roads are not designed for, nor even probably the motor vehicles are designed for. And also returning back to the so-called ridiculous speed limits. Modern cars can't go at 20 miles an hour. Like those old people going that speed. If you drive a modern car like that, in the end you will destroy the engine. Let alone the nuisance of holding up traffic for nothing. Traffic has to be fluid, not some idiot holding down traffic and there's a queue behind them for a mile, honking on the horn, saying, "Wake up, you fucking old faggot." And that will be another story. Elderly drivers behind the wheel. Very interesting.